installed this car seat a couple days ago. I've been using it for a little bit and I have been so impressed with it. I feel like that's saying a lot because my daughter was in a Nuna previously. I had one of those infant seats and absolutely loved the quality, the convenience of it. There were just so many great features, but I didn't want to spend that much on the next size up. So landed on the Joie and I have been super impressed with it. The number one thing that sold me on it was the 360 spin. It's awesome and it's literally one-handed, so it's so easy to spin it around. It's been really helpful to get her in and out of the car, especially if she like falls asleep or something, just to be able to spin it and to not have to like pull her out of her seat from the rear facing position. This is the 2-in-1, so it can be rear facing or forward facing, so it will grow with her. And then it also adjusts up here. There's just a little lever that you pull up and as you can see it adjusts, so as she gets taller, it gets bigger, it will grow with her. I believe it's for up to 65 pounds here, so it will last them for quite a while. I have it in kind of like a black color. I think it was called Shale. It's probably leans a little more dark gray, so here in the sunlight it's probably showing up lighter, but I really like that because it will kind of hide the stains, but they have other fun color option as well. So you can see 2 cup holders. These are not removable, so that is something to note. You can obviously still clean them, but they're not going to be removable and cleanable in that way. I do really like that it has these little buckle holders for the car seat. They aren't quite as handy as the magnetic ones that her previous car seat came with, but I do still really like this. It's just really helpful to not have to pull the buckles out from under them, and this just kind of keeps them out of the way. The top buckle, one thing I really like about this car seat particularly is that it magnetizes in, so it just clips in super easily, and then you just press these 2 gray buttons and it unclips. So absolutely love that feature. I think that is incredible design. It's really helpful that it just magnetizes, and I think it also will be really helpful as she gets older and is able to buckle herself. So yeah, I love it a lot. I obviously have these in. They have to be in for up to 40 pounds, but then once they're older, that is removable. It does also recline. So with it being rear facing right now, you do have to have it somewhat reclined, but there are more options for if I want her to like be asleep or whatever on a long road trip. And then obviously you adjust that as needed when you turn it forward facing. There are different installation methods. You can use your seat belt. I just have these clips that it came with. They work really handily. They just clip right into your car and you can adjust it down. My husband did it and it was pretty simple. Just pressing down on the car seat and pulling up, making sure that it is as tight as you can get it. So yeah, I'm loving this so far. I definitely think you should invest in this if you are in the hunt for a new car seat. I just really like that it's going to last for years of her life and it's incredible quality. I feel like I will be using it for future babies as well. Yeah, it's so durable and there's just so many great features. I highly recommend the spin feature. It's just making my life so much easier, especially now that she's not in an infant seat. So I'm not really able to remove it. It's just really helpful to be able to spin it, put her in, take her out, all that good stuff. So yeah, highly recommend you check out the Joie if you're in the market. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I was so impressed with the quality. It is a little bit on the heavier side. That's something just to note. Obviously that doesn't really matter to me since it's just going to be sitting in my car. But if you're going to be like traveling with it or transporting it places, it is a little bit bulkier just because of the added spin feature. But to me, it's totally worth it. So yeah, check it out. I'm super impressed with it. And I think it's going to last us for years.